Hi, this is Riyas. This is PARAMEDICO Genesis. When every patient is come into hospital, we have to first and foremost treatment is to secure IV line. In that procedure, we will help the beautiful and very commonly used equipment is called IV cannula. In this video, we will learn about the IV cannula parts and size and differences of IV cannula and its importance in this video. Before start the video, let's intro. First, we learn about the parts of IV cannula. So this is a 18 gauge IV cannula because it's green color cap. So first part we have to see that the white color material it's called Luer plug, Luer lock plug. Luer lock is nothing but screw threading connection. You have to see that the screw threading connection. It's linked to the leak-free environment. So second part is a flashback chamber. Flashback chamber is helpful when performing the IV cannulation. We have put in the cannula in the blood vessel. The blood comes backward to this chamber. So this chamber will help to whether the cannula or the needle present in the vessel or not. So and third main part is the needle. So needle and this is a needle hub. And this is a needle hub and this is a needle. And this is a catheter. So catheter. This catheter have a three main port. This is a injection port. It's an injection port cap. And this is a wings and two side wings. And this is a catheter. So this catheter is made up of Polytetra Flurylether, otherwise known as Teflon. Why it's made up of Teflon? Because it have a biocompatible material and low friction coefficient and long intervening time. So that is made up of the Polytetra Flurylether known as a Teflon material. So now we have to see a different type of IV cannula. The first color is violet. So violet is a gauge number is 26 gauge. The outer diameter of the violet color is 0.6 mm and the length is 19 mm. It's a length. And this is the flow rate of the violet color tube is 13 ml per minute. It's mainly used for elderly patients and neonates. And the next IV cannula size is 24 gauge, that's colored by yellow. So outer diameter of the yellow color IV cannula is 0.7 mm and the length of the IV cannula is 19 mm. The flow rate of the yellow IV cannula is 20 ml per minute. It's mainly used for a patient have a fragile vein and neonates and elderly patients also. So next is a blue color IV cannula. Its gauge number is 22 gauge. The outer diameter of the 22 gauge blue color IV cannula is 0.8 mm. The length is 25 mm. And the flow rate of the blue color IV cannula is 36 ml per minute. It's mainly used for pediatric patients. And the next is the main commonly used pink color. Its gauge size is 20 gauge. The outer diameter of the pink when flat is 1 mm. And the length is 33 mm. The flow rate of the pink IV cannula is 60 ml per minute. In 1 minute, you have to transfuse in 60 ml. It's mainly used for multi-purpose IV medications and infusions and commonly used all the medicine patients. And our next color is green. It have a 18 gauge size and the outer diameter is 1.3 mm and the length is 45 centimeters. The flow rate of the green color 18 gauge IV cannula is 90 ml per minute. And it's mainly used for surgical patients and used for blood transfusion. And next color is white. Its gauge size is 17 gauge. The outer diameter of the 17 gauge white color IV cannula is 1.5 mm. The length of the tube is 45 mm. The flow rate is 130 ml per minute. It's mainly used for surgical patients and large blood transfusion. And the next big size is 16 gauge grey color IV cannula. Its outer diameter is 1.7 mm and length also same as green and white 45 mm, and the flow rate is 180 ml per minute. In 1 minute we have to transfuse to 180 ml. It's mainly used for large veins and large fluid balance and large massive trauma patients. And the last and final, it's a very big IV cannula is orange in color. So gauge size is 14 gauge. The outer diameter is 2.1 mm. The length is same as the 45 mm as grey and yellow, grey and green. The length, the flow rate of the orange color IV cannula is 270 ml per minute. So mainly used for massive trauma patients, fluid resuscitation in massive trauma patients. We have a mnemonic to identify the gauge size and color coding. First, we have to imagine one sky with a pink color floor. So the sky, beyond the sky, we have to see a universe. That cosmos is violet in color. So violet is a very smaller size of IV cannula. The size is 26 gauge. And another in our sky, the very big massive object is sun. The sun is yellow in color, so that is a 24 gauge. I have a posted in picture in this screen. And the sky is blue in color, it's have a 22 gauge. And the pink color flower, it's a 20 gauge. The pink color flower's leaf also green, so it is a 18 gauge. And the root of the flower plant is a yellow white in color, that is a 17 gauge. And the soils and this materials is grey in color, so it is a 16 gauge. When dug into the earth, we have to core lava. The lava is orange in color, and that is a 14 gauge. So we have to mnemonic for this picture is helps to find the gauge size and the IV cannula, color coding and gauge size. And hope this video is the main in this IV cannula. And the IV cannula is made up of the one beautiful physics concept. It's named Hagen-Poiseuille's law. The Hagen-Poiseuille's law is Q is equal to P pi r power 4 divided by 8 mu L. So P is a present difference and pi is a constant and r is a radius and 8 mu L. That means radius is indirectly proportional to the flow rate. When we have to see the outer diameter of these all IV cannula, when smaller to bigger size, the outer diameter will be gradually increases. So outer diameter also increases, the radius also increases. The radius is directly proportional to the flow rate. So when outer diameter increases, flow rate also increases. So this principle is called Hagen-Poiseuille's law. The IV cannulas are made up of the use for this principle. Hope this video is very clear about the IV cannulas, color codings and parts and everything about the IV cannula. Another video as soon as possible. Until signing of Riyaskhan, this is PARAMEDICO Genisis.